Good morning everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I have to apologise, a little bit late on the video this week, and that's because I've been snowed under with work and I've had a few staff off and it's just been hectic. We even had a heifer get out last night, went across the river, the bull was out, so I had to get her and him back into the field. So, as they say, there's never a dull day on a farm. Anyway, enough complaining, we're on to the video now and it's third cut time. So, getting our winter food prepared for the cows. So we've done first cut, we've done second cut, and now we're on to third cut, and this is the silage that we're going to be feeding the cows in the winter, and we're making that now in the summer. So we've had some nice weather recently and I've been keeping an eye on the forecast, and it's now saying for the foreseeable 2 weeks ahead there's going to be more rain coming. So I was under pressure to get third cut mown off and get it in before the rain comes. So we did get it mown off yesterday, and unfortunately last night it rained all night long, which is bad news for me because I need to bring the crop in when it's dry, otherwise it will go off in the clamp. It's very important that it comes in nice and dry. So I've just come down into the field now to check it to see how wet it actually is. I imagine we are going to have to ted this crop, which in first and second cut we haven't done any tedding because we hadn't needed to, but seeing as it's rained on this crop we're going to have to ted it and leave it out in the sunshine. It's hopefully just about breaking through the clouds behind me. We leave it to wilt for a couple of hours and then we can get it rown up and get the chopper here. So we were planning to start chopping this morning at 9 AM. It's now 8:30 and there's no way that we're going to be chopping in half an hour because it's just not dry enough. So let's have a look at this crop now. Yeah. So as I thought, the swaths are completely soaked, so we are definitely going to have to come here with the tedder and dry it out. However, in between the swaths it's still soaked, and so there is no point in coming here with a tedder to ted it out if the grass that you're going to ted it out onto is wet, because then it's going to just make it even more wet. So we're going to have to leave it for a couple of hours to dry on the top of the swath and in between the swaths, and once it's dry there then we can come here with the tedder, flick it out, and then hopefully dry the rest of the crop. And potentially, I don't know, maybe it'll be about 2 hours for the rest of it to dry, and then we can ring the contractors and ask him to come with the rowing up machine, and then the chopper's not going to be far behind. I need to get back and get the sheets off. Let's go. Up. Look at her go. She's on the silage sheet. She's buzzing. It's third cut. It's third cut. She's buzzing. It's Luna. It's sunny. We're on the silage sheet. Look how happy we are. Wait! Luna, come here, girl. Come here, girlie. Good girl. Hey, he's a good girl. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Luna, do something and help us take the sheets off. Woo! This is what I like to see. The sun is beaming down, the grass is getting tedded out, it's wilting correctly, and I'm happy. I've even got the little dog with us. What do you think, Ted? So, it's going well so far. Spoke to the contractors earlier on. We originally planned starting chopping at 9 AM, but because of the rain that we had last night, obviously we weren't able to start that early. So the plan is now to start at 1 PM. It's currently 11 AM, and so the grass is being chucked out, so it's got a good... Come on, Ted! So it's got a good 2 or 3 hours to dry out in this glorious sunshine. Wow! So I've got a bit of time now to head home, get some lunch and get the EcoSile mixed up, and then we'll be ready in the field for 1 PM. So my dad has finished the tedding now. He's decided to leave the last 2 fields because the sun is beaming down, we have a little bit of wind and the grass is drying pretty quick, and it'll still dry even when it's been rowed up by the rake. So he's come back, taken the tedder off the tractor, switched it over to the trailer. Now I'm on the tractor and I've had a call from the contractors to say we're ready, and I'm on the way down to the field now with the EcoSile ready mixed up. Hoping to meet the chopper in the field, hoping that I beat him into the field, but I've already seen a few tractors. Oh, look at this, the squad has arrived. Looks like we're waiting for Thomas to row some up. He's already done the first row. That has certainly dried up very quick. A little bit cold left in it, but once it goes through the chopper and it breaks it up, the moisture will soon be coming out of it then. Right, let's get the EcoSile in the chopper. That's it, my dad's taking over now. I need to help out with the milking. I like ferrying, to be fair. But it's good to give me dad a go on it, time to time. Right, let's go and have a look at this grass in the silage clamp. It looks, to me, really, really dark green, and that is the colour I want to see. Dark green grass means lush green grass. Means it's full of protein, and that's good news for me, good news for the cows. Wow, 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 wow. This to me feels like the best crop we made this year. Ow, I've got a cut on my hand. Look at this, this is mega. Oh, look at that. Look how it sticks together. That's the sugar in the grass. Smells lovely. like to see a clamp full of silage. I mean, when I say full, it's not really full. It's mad to think that that's first, second and third cut, because many years ago, I think about 3 or 4 years ago, first cut filled this clamp and there was a question whether it was even going to fit in. If there's any other farmers that are watching this, I think it was about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, first cut we weren't able to do until the middle of June, and we usually do first cut right at the start of May, and so it had an extra 6 weeks of growing. I remember that day. In fact, if you go back through my YouTube channel, you'll be able to find it, because it's the first cut where I crashed my drone and we started chopping at 8 o'clock in the morning and we didn't stop chopping until 2:45, and the chopper ran out of fuel with 1 run left at 2:45 in the morning. So the lads came back, good on them, the lads came back at 8 AM to finish it off, then we had to get the sheet on that day. So the point being is, that's not quite a full clamp of silage, but it's more than it was this morning, so it's good news for me. So my dad's just on the clamp now, he's just rolling it, just doing the finishing touches and making it nice and smooth. And so that brings me to the end of this video, guys. If you've enjoyed it, you know the drill, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate the support. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, goodbye.